And hello again, guys and gals. It is, of course, your buddy JD again. Here we are, captaining the Fenrir 1031, the C-27 from Iris. On our way back to the States with her. This leg is going to be the Heathrow, or EGLL, I believe, is Heathrow's called. Yep, EGLL, and we're going to... hell, I cannot pronounce the name of it. But code is EGAA. I'll probably figure out how to say it. But it's over in Belfast. So those of the Irish know where it is, know its name. It's going to be about an hour-long flight. However, to find out what was the best place to go today, I did bother to contact ground. So we'll have to scoot forward a couple of spots there. And let's pull up the radio, talk to the tower. Yeah, oh. I guess we gotta finish going the rest of the way. I came to the stop line, which is what you're supposed to do. Come to the stop line. Unless there's another stop line up here that I just don't know about. It's possible, I didn't see anything. We'll drop flaps. There's another stop line over here. We'll just go ahead and stop and finish configuration with takeoff lights and or landing lights and everything else. Good Lord. You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record. There we go. And let's close that. And they made the clicks of these a lot louder in this update. And while we're sitting here real quick, here's our co-pilot. Very cool, but she doesn't talk. Well, she talks in a manly voice. So, alright. Let's get the hell out of Dodge real quick, I guess. And we will push full throttle. We're just going to take a roll at this. We're not even going to... yeah, it looks like we're clear on doing whatever we dang well please for a while. And there's the 120. Rotate. Whoa! Lift a little faster than I was expecting on that one. And pull gear up. No, I don't need vertical speed. Hold that. I need indicator. Altitude, and we'll go for navigate. And I'm not going to do a flight following, so kiss my fuzzy behind. Now, as long as we don't overspeed, we'll be fine. I did have it earlier, decide that I didn't want it to overspeed while I was flying around with it, and it was kind of weird. Had indicated airspeed, hold on it, and everything else, so I just dropped it out of indicated airspeed real quick, slapped it back in, and it started working fine. So I don't know if that's another bug that picked up along the way or not. Would have been nice for some audio cues, though, not hearing any of that. That would have been nice. Or maybe I didn't. Did I not have them turned on again? Could have sworn I turned them on. No, didn't have them turned on.
Flight refueling probe has been removed. Guess there's no more oversea travel for us.
So,
positive rate of climb. Gear up. Good morning, sir. Switching power feed to engines. Engine anti-ice on. Prop anti-ice on. Airframe anti-ice on. The cockpit now has ECS priority. GPWS on. Battery bus energized.
Very manly voice, huh? We're heading to 12. We are going to run it around 10,000 for this flight. looks like it might do it again. And it looks like I'm descending for some silly reason. Come on, get up there. I'll cure some of that airspeed. We'll kick it up to 1800. All right. So, yep, we have the female now. Still have the door. Finally finished managing to actually read the frickin' manual, so figured out how to turn on the aircraft. I don't know if I like them in the red. If I could change the color, it might be a little more interesting to me, but the red's not bad, I guess. At least it's, you know, at least I know what it looks like now. There we go. And this is supposed to be about an hour-long flight, so kick back, grab some popcorn if you want to hang out for the whole time, or if you just want to skip to the end of it for the landing bit or whatever, and carry on our merry way. Of course, if you're noticing, they have updated quite a bit of other stuff in here. Screens, yeah, they don't work, but they're there. These other FMCs do work. I can see. Bam, system page, bam, bam. So they do work. That's finally working. Well, that worked before. Still no luck on changing those. If these work, they still don't change position. So, work in progress, I guess, but we are up to, you know, the next update, 1.2, with the female co-pilot, which is cool. We'll have to come up with a name for the female co-pilot. And hopefully they get a female to actually voice everything we need him to voice in this. Because hearing the burly man voice roll out of that female body is kind of hilarious, to be honest. And a de Havilland 8. Dash 8 coming at us. And we're still climbing. Yeah. Drop altimeter. It'll be pretty close. We'll see him. He is hauling the mail, man. Look at him go. Oh, there he goes, screaming past us. Awesome. Back inside here. But alright guys, we will keep going here. Occurred to me, turn into a different approach and listen to stuff. I have no desire to do a flight following today. We'll enjoy our hour-long flight over to Ireland. Alderidge or something like that. No, We'll figure it out when we get there. Did I leave lights on again? Yes, I did. Kept sitting there looking at the outside. I'm like, man, something is way wrong. Why are there freaking... Oh, landing lights. Derp. Oh, derping today. I haven't flown in like 4 days, so yeah. A little bit of derpage. Oh, well. And no co-pilot telling me, hey, you left the landing lights on. Yeah, co-pilot. Yeah, sassy pants. I wonder what kind of weather we can expect today. Be an interesting... If it's going to stay cloudy like this, it might be kind of blah. But maybe, you know, it'll clear up. Don't know. Kind of hope this will kill the ox fuel tanks off today, and then we'll check out the flight plans, and if we have enough fuel to make it with what we got on board all the way to Reykjavik, then I won't worry about refueling until Reykjavik, but that's quite a long flight. It's about a 2-hour flight. I don't know if I have enough fuel on board. Well, I might. I mean, we're only carrying, what, 10,000 pounds of cargo, so that's not too bad. So... I mean, if all else fails, I could always, you know, pull the refueling probe out of the cargo bay and slap her back on the aircraft. But I don't think I'll need that. I think we'll be fine just the way we are. It seems kind of silly to put the refueling probe on for, you know, a 2-hour flight. We might need it for the Greenland flight, but I don't think we will. I mean, we should have enough fuel with everything filled up all the way to make it to Greenland. It's just a matter of which field in Greenland we're trying to get to. So then we can make it to one, then we can just fly over the mountains and everything in Greenland and fly to the next one. Or we could just fly to Newfoundland. I mean, it'll be different. We'll figure out the flight as we're going, I guess, but it's a matter of getting there, figuring out what areas want to go to and fuel requirements and everything else. And then getting back across, back to the home station, and then we'll worry about getting her repainted and retouched up. And it looks like we're leaving all the traffic behind us. But yeah, we'll figure that out as we continue the fly out here. Sounds like they improved the sound a little bit in the cockpit too, because now when you turn your head, you can hear the hum of the engines a little bit better. That's quite nice. Very cool. It got quiet. That's probably why. Or it's the fact that there's no aircraft in the area. I mean, well, probably about 20, 30 miles behind us there's some planes, but they're probably going into land at the airfields they're at. Looks like we're passing, what, Birmingham? I didn't have my smoke generators on for my engine. That's kind of a bummer. Needed those on. Something I thought it was constantly doing again. Oh well. I'll just have to remember to keep turning them on. And the sun keeps winking at me. That's quite annoying. Oh, this cloud cover's gotta go. It's gots to go. Looks like the cloud cover's getting thicker and thicker the further northwest we go. Hope it's not rough and like stormy over Ireland right now. It's not like I'm live streaming. I gotta have someone look up the weather and be like, dude, what's the weather like in Ireland right now? And they can be like, oh yeah, it's this, you know, now. I'm live recording. Although I may, if anybody wants to see that, we could do the stream or flight from Reykjavik over to Greenland live if people want to see that. So if you guys want to watch the live stream of that, I could probably do that. We could fly that and be bored to sin together and play music and probably listen to an audiobook, to be honest, because it's that time of year. Probably listen to like Washington Irving's Sleepy Hollow, something like that. Maybe some of the Red Dwarf audiobook. Who knows? That's kind of up to you guys. If you guys want to listen to some audiobooks or whatever, let me know. Probably won't listen to music because that way I can upload the whole damn thing if we do stream it. But that's, you know, if people want to see it flown live or whatever. I wouldn't count on anybody actually wanting to watch it live. Weirdos. I belong to this group of, well, we call ourselves the World War II bird lovers. Basically, any of the aircraft from World War II. And so far, we did a topic for today, if you will. We try to get topics so, you know, we get everyone in the community to talk about, you know, their favorite planes or something like that. And today's topic is your favorite Axis aircraft. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I gotta love, you know, the BF-109 and the Focke-Wulf 190s. And I'm that one oddball that's like the MC-202. It's an Italian plane, beautiful lines, great plane, great little fighter. Really ignored by a lot of people. And there's one other guy who's throwing out Italian airplanes, but he's talking, you know, really outdated aircraft by the time World War II was going on. We're talking, you know, like CR-42s and stuff like this. That type of era where you've got biplanes. I'm like, really? Those weren't much around for World War II. They were kind of observation aircraft, if you will, but not too much. But it's entertaining because everyone and their brother's like, oh, the 262, the BF-109s, and I'm like, really? Come on, guys. And then someone finally piped in and said, yeah, the Japanese Zeros. And I was like, well, at least I'm not the only person out of the frickin' group that isn't like, yeah, screw the Germans. Don't get me wrong, I think the German planes were absolutely brilliant, but there's other planes that deserve much more attention. It's like how everyone, you know, when it comes to the American line goes, oh, the P-51. Well, screw you and your P-51, buddy. Let's see, out of the top 20 aces, how many were P-51 drivers? Oh, none of them. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. You know, screw you. I'll take a P-38 or a P-47 any day of the week. P-40 any day of the week. Screw your P-51. When it comes to the P-40, I'd rather take an F model. The Merlin in the P-40 is just brutal. You know, it didn't increase much, but it gave it that higher altitude that it could operate at, which was brilliant for it. Changed the nose shape, too. So if you ever see a smooth-nosed P-40 up on the top, usually there's that little cowling that sits right above the engine and all that goes down. Well, if it's a smooth nose, that means it's an F or an L. The F and the L bodies were actually longer than the regular bodies, and that was used from production of them on later was the FL body. Was used because it was a lighter version, blah, blah, blah. Great little plane. P-38. The ace of aces for the United States flew a P-38. Come on. Cannot go wrong there. Corsairs, F4Us, such a better plane. I mean, oh. But, you know, it's all down to personal opinions and such, you know, and I'm sure people out there are like, oh, what about the Spitfire? Well, you know, the Spitfire was great, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the Spitfire, nothing against the Hurricanes, nothing against the Tiffies. I think the Tiffies got the real short end of the stick. They did a lot of work, and they got really no credit for it. Poor guys. There's very few of those Tiffy pilots left. There's only one Tiffy that's still around, period. And I think it's in a French museum, hanging up. Very sad that it's the last one. All the rest of them got scrapped after all the work that plane did. You know, everyone always goes, oh, the ground attackers, yeah, whatever, and they ignore the Typhoon. I don't know why. Such a great airplane. Did a lot of work on D-Day for the Allied landing, but it gets ignored. There's so many great aircraft that were made that get completely ignored. The Allison version of the Mustang, in my opinion, did a hell of a lot more work than the Merlin power, but hey, you know, whatever. Oh, well, it can escort the bombers. Yeah, because, you know, bomber escort was needed when there was next to no one left in the Luftwaffe, thanks to P-38s, P-47s, Spitfires, Hurricanes, P-40s. I always thought it was funny because they always, you know, you could tell which planes the Germans and the Italians and everybody were really interested in by what planes they captured. And they actually have found photographs of captured P-40Fs and Ls that the Germans captured and put swastikas and stuff on them to test them out to see what the hell was going on. You know, captured P-38s, captured P-47s, Mustangs they captured at the end, you know, Spitfires, Hurricanes, you know, just like we were capturing BF-109s and Zeros and stuff like that, they were capturing ours as well. The Japanese actually used P-40s against us for a while. There are reports that they took off, and the Japanese stopped using them because their own people started shooting them down. They'd see a P-40's distinctive body and go, "Ah, American!" and go after him. And once a Zero gets on a P-40's tail, you know, if you don't know how to, you know, dive and get away from him, you're screwed. And most of the Japs didn't understand how to evade their own people, you know. So, interesting stuff nonetheless. But, yeah, I think the MC-202 gets a lot of guff. Doesn't get it as much love as it should. Great plane. How are we doing on the inside? How's the flying here? Not bad. We are basically 100 nautical miles away from our next area. Anything entertaining? No, still clouds, man. This is, yeesh. At least the sun's not winking at me anymore. Don't fall asleep, co-pilot. Is that Salisbury Air Base? Is that Air Base where they had that frickin' famous UFO or the nuke weapons and all that shenanigans are kept in the UK? They had a UFO show up or something and they freaked out. And by saying UFO, I mean unidentified flying object, not spaceship. A lot of people will automatically jump and assume, oh, UFO, you mean aliens? No. I mean something that was in the air that flew and nobody could figure out what the hell it was. Now, in the case of Salisbury, or whatever the hell the name of the base was in the UK, yeah, they do mean aliens when they say UFO. Now, in generalized cases, when I say UFO, I'm not going to say alien, or I don't mean aliens. But in this case, it was, you know, oh, aliens, and people touched it or something, and I don't remember the whole story. It seems like a real flight of fancy to me, personally. Do I believe there are aliens out there? I God hope there's something more intelligent than us out there, because there's some stupid people on this planet. Large portion of them live in my country, sadly. Can't say much for anyone else's countries. I'm sure everyone else has their opinion about the people in their own country, but in the United States we have a large population of stupid, and pretty much the rest of the world agrees with that opinion, that there is a large population of stupid here. And I completely understand and agree with you on that. Considering, you know, we have the easiest way of teaching math to somebody, and then we completely throw it away to go with something called Common Core, which takes 15 minutes to describe why 6 plus 8 works. That's just ludicrous in my opinion. Again, just me. But stupid people are okay with this. So, who knows? Time will tell, I guess, but yeah, I can't, honestly, I don't, if somebody knows the whole story behind that, is willing to blab about it or whatever, go for it. I personally don't know a metric butt ton about it. I don't study aliens. When it comes to studying UFOs and that person, I'd rather study it as an unidentified flying object, not, there's aliens in there. I tend to look at stuff that way and go, okay, well, what the hell could this possibly actually be? And a lot of times it's something simple as a bug or a plane or something like that. People just mistake the identity of it. I've seen pictures of people sending blimps and saying, oh, this is a UFO I saw. Motherfucker, it's got Goodyear painted down the side of it. What are you doing? You know, kind of shit like that. But or you can tell when it's a toy, you know, stuff like that. I know people get off on making people go, oh my god, it's aliens. You know, yeah, whatever. People do their own thing. Who knows? guess everybody has their own views of what's out there, what they need to pay attention to, and so forth. Personally, I don't think you need to worry about aliens coming down and pulling your brain or shoving something up your butt. I don't think that's what they're going to do. I'm sure there's people out there that would argue that to death, and they're probably the same people that wear tinfoil helmets. Don't get me wrong, tinfoil helmets are fun in the right scenario when you're pretending to be the Tin Man and you're drunk. That's entertaining, but not everyday occurrence kind of thing here, guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm open-minded to finding, an alien life. By all means, please, come on down, say hello. And that way, stupid people can go, oh my god! And the rest of us who are intelligent can be like, oh, thank God there is someone smarter out there. Please take us away or kill the stupid. I know that sounds really mean, doesn't it? But, I have this very distinct view that we need to get rid of warning labels on things and let the stupid sort themselves out. I mean, seriously, if you need a warning label not to stick your hand into blades of a lawnmower, you've got problems. If you need a warning label not to stand on the chainsaw blade and start the chainsaw, you've got problems. This kind of shit is, pretty simple stuff for most of us. But there are those people, and they should seriously be taken out of the gene pool. But hey, again, my opinion. Can't say anything, it's my opinion. You're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine, and it's the internet, and I'm sure some idiot will get pissy and butthurt that I, saying that warning labels need to be taken away. It's like those same people who are like, oh, you shouldn't smoke, it's bad for your health. Who cares what people do? It's their health, let them smoke. Did I quit smoking? Yeah. Do I run around going, you need to quit smoking to people? No. Why? Because that's a dick move. It's their life. If they want to smoke, go for it. Same with drugs. If you want to do drugs, go for it. Not my life. Are you hurting anybody? No? Okay, fine. Have fun. Bye. Was that a Mooney Bravo up there? Yeah, Mooney Bravo. Nice. Good to see. Oh, there's another plane over there, apparently. Looks like the EGLF. I don't know where the hell that is. I guess that's the Mooney Bravo. And then there's a World Airlines that's way the hell up there. Okay, well, I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's flying over. EHAM. Is that what, European Hamburg? Is that what that is? Hamburg? Anybody? Yeah. If somebody knows, just put it in the comments. Maybe what I'll start doing is once we get to the, because the actual flight level for this is about 5,600. It's kind of like, we'll do kind of like we did for the flight from France over. We'll get about halfway across the Irish Sea here, and we'll drop down to the flight level it wants us at normally. I just came higher because it makes a little bit more sense to fly up high for me. I mean, it's not an exorbitantly long flight, but what the hell, right? Can't see Ireland yet either. Well, I think actually we can, so. Wow, we just got smacked and thrown into overspeed. That's awesome. Did the throttles respond? I think the throttles are maintaining constant because we got hit with a gust. Anyway, let's drop down. I'm going to drop this down to 300 because there's no reason for that craziness to be happening. And we'll dive. As long as it doesn't rain or anything like that. I think we're coming in on 27? I think that's the runway we're coming in on. Runway 27, I think. Don't quote me. I think, thank thunk. I think it's 27 because it's a north-south runway. It's not a 270, I mean 27, like 27. Like 027, not 270. When we go into KCYS, which is home airfield, we'll probably end up coming in on 30, I think, is the usual. If I can swing it, I would prefer to come in on 27 because that's the standard everyday runway for our airfield at KCYS. But let's see. What's fuel status looking up here? 500 pounds up there, sweet. Getting lower. Good. Use that fuel. Use it. And we're going pretty decently down here. Water's coming through the clouds. Hopefully this will actually put us below the cloud level. That'd be brilliant. Well, I know in my luck it'll put us like right at it and we'll be like, screwed. Nothing but whiteness. We got another roughly 2,000 feet. So yeah, I think we'll be at the bottom of the cloud level. Anything else, if all else fails, it'll just bring us a little bit lower so we don't have to deal with the cloud level. You know, if we're sitting at 5,600 here and it goes, yeah, you're still in the clouds, we'll just drop it down to 5,000, see how it looks. If that's bad, drop it down to 4,000. But I don't think we should have to go any lower than that, to be honest. I think we'll be fine where we're heading. And I guess we're going to speed that back up. Looks like we still got 3 hours and well, almost 4 hours of fuel left on board aircraft. So, not too concerned. We probably have enough fuel to make it to Alderaan or Alderaan. Yes, that's right. We're going to Alderaan. We're gonna go get Princess Leia. No. Aberdeen or Alderaan or yeah. Screw it. I am not gonna continue to sit here and try to say this like an idiot. We'll figure it out when we get there. Hopefully nobody's parked in the parking spot I want to go to. If there are, then we'll figure out an alternate parking spot, I guess. Kind of a bummer, but yeah, we'll get there. I'm still hoping we're gonna come out of the clouds. I mean, good lord. Holy cloudy day, Batman. I gotta figure out what I want to get to eat. I want to get something to eat, but I don't know what. It's too early for tacos. It's early my time, by the way. It's about 10 in the morning. Got off work a couple hours ago. What I'll probably end up doing is grabbing something to eat and chilling out. Go do something else for a while. Who knows? Looks like this altitude is right in the middle of the clouds, doesn't it? I mean, at least, you know, there's nothing really important to see right now. We're in the middle of the frickin' water, but... What the deuce is that speck up there? Oh, night sky. Oh! The sun's setting on us. Oh, that's what that is. Is it really getting that late? That's a little after 6. So I guess, yeah, the sun should be starting to set, because it's starting to set pretty early over here, too. Curse you, winter, foiling my plans. If I could get something that could tell me, you know, when's the sun setting and stuff like that, that'd be great. I think the other thing that I wish this ADSB was running... look, the Isles of Man. Cool. That's what's up ahead of us. Can't see it, clouds. Would be weather. I know that a lot of the ADSB system, depending on which version, gives you weather. So I think that'd be kind of cool if we could get that somehow put in here. I know it's asking for a lot, but hey, if you've never had a dream, you've never had a dream come true. Whoa, used a lot of fuel there. Oh, good lord, yeah. Of course, we are carrying cargo, so yeah, it's going to burn fuel pretty quick. We may end up having to refuel in Wreck, or in Alderaan. Screw it, I'm just calling it Alderaan from now on. We'll get there and someone will be like, oh, that's whatever. And I'll be like, yeah, shut up, it's Alderaan. I'll call Weird Al and have him start singing a long, long time ago. Have his freaking Jedi version of American Pie. Oh, there we go. The Isles of Man. Looks like there's the airfield off the nose. Or at least something off the nose. Oh, there's the airfield, okay. What the deuce is that then? Looks like a pretty short field, too, to be honest. Depending on which one you come into, you may not want to run over. Not too big of a concern. I'm in an extremely, you know, extremely capable short-field aircraft, but... Huh. Wonder, does it have an ILS on it? Yeah, it does. I'll be dipped. Oh, wow, you can actually... So that's... What is that? Yeah, 5808 feet, 5,808 feet. Not bad. So from here on, it's on our way inbound. I'm trying to remember, there was a waypoint that I needed to be. Waypoint 3 is where I need to start dropping. Okay. Not too concerned with it. Yeah, hell, we're about right in the middle of that damn cloud level. Deuce. All right. Damn animals are going crazy. Nothing on radar. Yeah, well, we are coming in on landfall, though. We are coming into Ireland. As long as we don't do anything stupid, you know, we don't crash, we'll be fine, I guess, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. And it's looking like we're still going to land with roughly around 3 hours worth of fuel. And it's only a 2-hour flight to wreck. So, yeah, we should have plenty of fuel on board. I mean, I guess maybe we're not going to completely... we might end up actually completely killing the ox tank. Yeah, at the rate we're going, I wouldn't put it past us to completely kill the rest of the ox tank. Going up on 1,200 pounds of fuel. Yeah, we might just kill it. Hoping when we hit landfall here, maybe the weather will clear up and it won't be so dang cloudy. I'd actually like to be able to see the airfield I'm coming into beforehand. Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be fun and entertaining to fly ILS for once, but I don't know the ILS frickin' frequency for Alderaan. That's right, I said it again, Alderaan. Really should write these things down instead of just writing airport codes down. I know it's in Belfast. Maybe I should just start calling it Belfast before we land in Belfast. Let's see. You can tell the turbulence is going on out there, though. You can see the wheel, or the steering column. Right there, yeah. My yoke. There we go. That's the terminology I'm looking for. Yoke. Yoke, 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 yoke. So we come into the Irish coastline. See, there's Belfast City on the right top of the display right now. That is not where we are going. .35 nautical miles to the next point. And what I might do once the next point rolls up is drop us down to 3,000. Because I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about at 3,000 here. Because we got 5,000 below us, basically. 5,600 below us, basically. And I mean, it looks, well, we're not in the clouds. It looks pretty decently flat. Like, I'm not going to have to worry too much about it. Or maybe I'll just wait until we get within the 10 miles marker and do it. I mean, hell, we're quite a ways out still. About 25, it'll start showing on the screen. Hey, there it is. There's the runway. Aldergrove. See, Alder something. Aldergrove. Alderon, Aldergrove, same difference. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll start dropping down. Let's go down to 3,000. And let's go ahead and kick back. Let's kick her to a little too much, I think. Let's keep it at 200. So we're at least getting somewhere. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat back there, like meow, meow, meow. He's bitching and whining because his food bowl is like almost empty, and he's demanding it be filled. Demanding little bugger. Well, I guess I can go ahead and start configuring. I'll put the taxi light on as well, because where we're coming in, there's really, once you get off the taxi, or once you get off the runway, you're pretty much right at the terminal, so you're kind of taxiing at the same time. Everything else looks good for now. Fuel, 50, oh wow. I got 2 pounds more on the other side. How does that work? Whatever. Wow. 15 minutes of flight left, roughly. 5 minutes till we get to this waypoint. £96 total in the frickin'. Oh, wow. Belfast approach, we can listen to him. And 128.20, can I tune into ATIS? Screw you. FMC. Screw it, radio. What was that? 128 something. 128 20. Execute. See if that works. See if I can actually hear the ATIS when we get in there. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything either. And we'll tune into Aldergrove. Let's see, we're going to be coming in, so let's go ahead and Set air brake to arm so I don't have to worry about it later. And let's go ahead and drop. Too far. There we go. 150. And we're already below range, so let's go ahead and... Oh, if you guys don't know, there's the angle of attack over here, which tells us where we are for coming in on runway. And we'll throw in the first slat of flaps. White area is where you can have your flaps extended. Green area, wheels. Anything below 250 wheels is fine. Red area, no fly right now. Not a bad looking area. Yeah, runway's right over that way. So it looks like we'll be coming in over the water and going into it. Cool. Looks like I need to buy some batteries today too. We'll throw in the second set. And we're 5 miles, 2 minutes away from the next waypoint. I guess we could do this too. So we're going to be landing just before nightfall. Oh wow, that works again. Wow, made it bright. So we'll only worry about that at night flying. Watch, if I contact the tower, it'll be like, yeah, you need to come in on the other runway, the other way of this. And I'll be like, you sons of bitches. We should commence the turn here any second. There's the turn. The first of many turns, to be honest. Well, not many. We've only got 2 more after this. The third one, or the second one, will line us right up for the landing, or at least theoretically it should. We shouldn't be too far off. It's starting to get darker. I hope we touch down before it gets dark. Or at least we should be touching down before it gets dark. We should be good. Throw in another stage of flaps. See how badly we can botch up landing today, because man, like I said, I haven't flown in a week. Been off doing other things, like work. There it is. Wow, didn't even notify me these tanks were dead. Thanks. Wow. You're a useless co-pilot. You really are. Can we have the audio back that warned us of this sort of stuff? Oh, a Piper Cherokee. Yeah. As he's right in front of me. Yeah, he took off the way I'm coming in, so shouldn't have to worry about him too much. And let's go ahead and we'll throw in the last flaps. And let's kill altitude hold and start aiming down. And kill nav too, because screw you, buddy. We need to go over some. Little much, but whatever. Last bit of flap in. Whoa! Wow, talk about a wind hit. Good lord. And that we can get rid of. If I can... Oh, good lord. Joystick is rebelling. It's running out of batteries. If I can make this landing before all the battery juice dies in this thing.
500.
Whoa.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah. Didn't even use brakes, just coasted it. Let the there we go. And ground speed 33. Yeah. All right. Not a bad landing. And kill this down to under 10. What we're going to do is we're going to be pulling off, and it doesn't look like anybody's in my parking spot I wanted, so good. On over. That's going to be a brutal freaking landing to watch. It really is. And if you're wondering, yes, I wanted this parking spot that basically you come right off. You just follow the line in. There we go, guys. Here we are. Elder Grove, safe and sound. So, as for me, guys, we will catch you next flight. We'll be heading up to Reykjavik. And may all your takeoffs give you a good, or may all your landings equal your number of takeoffs. We'll see you later, guys. Peace out.